Roman Reigns is our current World Heavyweight Champion, and CM Punk is our current Undisputed Universal Champion. Two of the top guys in WWE. But in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys who I think should be next in line.
Let's do this!
So I'm going to be doing the 4 main singles male championships. So the Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship, Undisputed Universal Championship, and World Heavyweight Championship. I'll start off with SmackDown's Mid-Card Championship, which is the United States Champion, currently being held by Trick Williams. I unfortunately do not have a Trick Williams figure, but that's besides the point. He's our current champion, and he's currently in a feud with Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes. I do not think Baron Corbin will pick up the strap. And for me, it came down to 3 people. That was Carmelo Hayes, a returning Eli Dragunov, or Ricky Saints. But the man that I think is going to dethrone Trick Williams, I ultimately think it is going to be Carmelo Hayes. I think this will happen at SummerSlam. And then I think Melo won't have a long reign. He's already been a champion. I can't remember if he's a 2-time champion or a 1-time United States champion. But he had a really good reign with the championship. And I can see him totally getting it back. And I think he's going to be the one to dethrone Trick Williams. And he'd honestly be the one that I book to dethrone Trick Williams. And I think Ricky Saints will pick it up shortly after. I don't think he's going to have a long reign at the championship. But I do think Ricky Saints will pick it up shortly after. And then from there, we'll probably see, Baron Corbin, Eli Dragunov return. And maybe those guys will pick up the championship. But the person that I would book to dethrone Trick Williams, and who I think is going to dethrone Trick Williams, is Carmelo Hayes. Next up, we have Penta's Intercontinental Championship. He already has a match announced for SummerSlam, and that is ultimately the man that I do want to beat Penta, and who I think is going to beat Penta. That is Chad Gable. Chad Gable has been an absolute monster run as of late, ever since, he returned after revealing himself as El Grande Americano. He's doing amazing work on Monday Night Raw. One of my favorite talents over there, honestly. And I think this is long overdue, him winning the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, I think he has to win at SummerSlam. So this is who I would book to dethrone Penta, and who I think is going to beat Penta. From there, maybe we see like a Javon Evans or something. But I think Chad Gable is going to have a long reign with the championship. So it'll be a little hard to predict who can beat him. But I honestly kind of hope it's Javon Evans. Or maybe Ethan Page. But now let's move on to more interesting championships. First up, we have the Undisputed Universal Championship, and CM Punk is the current champion. I could totally see it being Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has never lost at SummerSlam. He's won every single SummerSlam main event he's been a part of against Brock Lesnar, Solo Sikoa, John Cena. So I could totally see him beating CM Punk. I personally don't want that. I kind of want CM Punk to hold on the championship for a while. Kind of be a tweener, maybe turn heel. One of them I could see turning heel for sure. I think it could be CM Punk. But ultimately, after SummerSlam, I can see LA Knight cashing in a Money Bank contract to beat CM Punk. This is what I would book. Like I said, I could totally see it just being Cody Rhodes. But if I was booking it, I would wait till LA Knight wins Money in the Bank and book him to cash in on CM Punk and have him go over to SmackDown with the Undisputed Universal Championship. I think after SummerSlam, he needs to be done with the bloodline, shift his attention to the Money Bank contract, win it, and cash in on CM Punk. So that's how I would book it. If I were to predict who would actually beat CM Punk, I can honestly just see it being Cody Rhodes or Gunther. But I think I would want LA Knight to win. So that's how I would book it. After that, maybe Finn Balor would be nice to hold that championship. But the final championship we are talking about is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, the current holder is Roman Reigns. He's been running things over on Monday Night Raw with the Bloodline, Jacob, and the Usos. It was almost going to be Solo that I was going to join, but he eventually turned face. At SummerSlam, Roman is going to be fighting Seth Rollins. I could totally see Seth Rollins beating him. But Roman Reigns has never beat Seth Rollins, and this is going to be their last match. So I'm ultimately going to predict that Roman wins that matchup. But if it does end up being Seth, I wouldn't be surprised, because I don't know how much longer Roman's going to want to be, with the championship and kind of full-time, even though he's not really full-time. But he's shown up more than he has been when he was, Universal Champion like 2023, 2024. So he's showing up now, more. So I don't know if he makes it past SummerSlam, but I know a lot of people are saying Obafemi. I personally don't want that. If I were to predict who's going to beat him, it probably would be Obafemi. But if I was booking it, I would have a returning Drew McIntyre beat Roman Reigns. Whether Drew McIntyre returns at the Royal Rumble, I wouldn't want to wait that long for Drew McIntyre to return personally. But, you know, if he does return at the Rumble and wins the Rumble, he can pick Roman for WrestleMania, and I think that would be really awesome. But WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia, so I do doubt that. Saudi probably does want Roman going in as champion. But if they're going with Roman versus Rock, I think this could be a cool idea for Drew McIntyre to pick up the championship before WrestleMania. Whether he holds it to WrestleMania or not, I just want to see a longer reign out of him. I feel like when he beat Cody, he had a really short reign. So I want to see a long reign from Drew McIntyre as world champion. But that is who I would book to beat every single current male champion in WWE. So I would book Drew McIntyre to beat Roman. I would book LA Knight to cash in on CM Punk. I would book Chad Gable to beat Penta. And I would book Carmelo Hayes to beat Trick Williams. So let me know who you would book to dethrone every single current male champion in the WWE right now. If you agree with this, also let me know and what changes you would make. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, I would really appreciate it if you did like and subscribe. My goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. So I would really appreciate it if you did like and subscribe. But that is going to do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video.
One bliss, highly favored. One bliss, highly favored.